Yes, Mzansi, welcome back. Your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Hey, what do you know? We're talking about something that we all know, and it is load shedding. Yes, we live in the only country where your petrol light is on and every other light is off. Now, the pain of our existence here in South Africa is load shedding, and we need not to explain any further how this has been an inconvenience to our lives. But let's take a look at this comical moment during a local rugby match. Check this out.
That's it. Over. Why
Only in South Africa. I mean, a crunch time, a minute before the game's supposed to end, and you get that. But the beauty of it is that we can somehow still laugh about it and find the humor. But guys, there's no humor in this conversation now because I think Mzansi's fed up and we want to know what is going on, what's the situation, and maybe you gents can shed some light, excuse the pun, on the situation right now. So, Grant, let me hit it to you first. How's load shedding actually even caused? Like, why does this happen?
Right, so it's actually quite a simple thing. It's the demand of electricity that we have as a population exceeds the amount that's actually being generated. So there's not enough electricity being made for us at the different plants, and there's a couple of reasons why. Some of those plants are either breaking down, haven't been kept up, they aren't safe, or there's copper theft, or there's things preventing those power stations from producing power, and we're just demanding more and more power because that's the more the population grows, the more electricity is going to be consumed. So load shedding is about making sure that we can juggle that demand.
And the juggling seems to just be going on and on and on. Angela Carson, you're a tech expert as well, right, man? Maybe I can ask you this. How long is this going to be going on for? Like, when is it going to end? Are we expected to see a finish line, or is this just life as we know it now forever?
So I think at the moment, it's life as we know it. My personal opinion, there's just too many variables that needs to fall into place before someone can pinpoint, right, this is the end point.
Okay.
Some interesting scenarios being painted out, it could be as much as little as a 2-year horizon. But there's so many projects that needs to come on board, and as Grant was saying, you either increase capacity or you decrease demand. And demand is not going to decrease in South Africa. So as long as you bring in on capacity increasing projects like solar and wind, then we can see strides being made. So it's anything from a good few years ahead of us.
This weird picture came up when you mentioned that. I'm just like picturing a guy standing in a bucket full of water, and the water's being filled up, and he's just like fighting this endless battle, it seems. Surely like there's a way where tech can help things, or we can speed up the process, seeing that we have this information. It's not like a new problem per se. Is there a way to kind of speed up this process, Grant?
Look, I think, to be honest with you, I think the government's doing everything they physically can. Because I think everybody knows that it's such an emergency that it's not something that can just be let go.
Yeah.
And it's not something you just want to hand over to the next person. I think everybody is doing their best. But like Angelo was saying, it's a complex issue. There's so many different variables in making it work and so many different ways to increase capacity in the best way. We've just got to take those projects and hope that, the government is doing their best to kind of put this all together.
Yeah.
But where tech comes in, I think in your personal capacity, there's so much we can do as South Africans just to make load shedding a bit more comfortable, a bit more bearable.
Yeah.
And it's just searching for the solutions and the products out there.
Now, I know we're going to have another conversation about this because you've got some tech that you're going to be bringing along. And I know Mzansi's excited because they're like, oh, yes, a solution to the problem. Yeah. But I just wanted to make maybe Mzansi feel a little bit more at home because we're not the only country going through this issue. I'm aware of the fact that I think we serve or even give some of our electricity out to other countries. So if they're relying on us, hey, man, that doesn't look good, right? I mean, what are other countries actually experiencing, to be honest? Do you know anything about it, Nick?
Yeah, so energy security, it's not a challenge that's unique to South Africa. There's many countries experiencing it. Seems to be predominantly African countries. Here, more established, developed countries seems to got it locked down. But yeah, we are not alone. So it's a shared challenge.
All right, gents. Well, we are going to get even more excited because Mzansi, don't worry, we're going to continue this conversation and provide you with some solutions to these problems and shed some light on the situation. So don't go anywhere. The gents are going to be sticking around and bringing you some goodies, and we'll see you in just a bit.